Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel... And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full. Serginho gets flagged offside. And it's Nedved. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Can he get on the end of this? Figo. Fired deep towards the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Figo. Oh, it's Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Berbatov! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Hullet. Deco. Lovely bit of skill. Deco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Chiellini cuts out the pass.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Figo tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo. Chance here to counter. Chow gets a foot in. He's gone for goal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that pass isn't the best. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
1 minute added time.
Ibrahimovic. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's...
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what a... It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Figo picks it up out wide. He's got away. Figo. Figo, it's a mighty effort! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. Deco! Oh, what about that?
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's just beyond his reach. It's Van Basten! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Van Basten probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. Berbatov gets a good foot in there. De Bruyne. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Figo. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Van Basten. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the
He gets big! Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Yaya Toure. Now it's Berbatov. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Throw in. And that should get the job done. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, good spread. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caught offside that time. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Serginho. Berbatov has it in a wide position. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And this is Van Basten. Figo could try cutting inside here. Decent chance! And they win it back again.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out, just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's worked it through. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nedved. Now he's got space
Added
here.
minutes has been indicated.
And he was alert to it. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Deco. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Vigo. Now it's come to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that was never going to make it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Berbatov claiming the man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can...
Shoots! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball up. Shot a goal! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Egypt grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pull it. That's an excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Best. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho is there, and he can get that clear. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Pele. It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pele is onto it in a flash. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, what about this cross? And this chance for a shot! And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti gets it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Forlan. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Maldini. Now it's Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's
good pressing, squeezing the play. Nedved knocks it into space. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could take. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, well played. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Chiellini. Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kaka distributed tidily. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pele. Played back. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There will be
Marquinhos clears. Shifted upfield.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Provided by the local police.
And that's the second half started. And he's only too happy to take that back. Roberto Baggio. A probing pass. Can he get onto this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. And this is Forlan. He's got away. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played through for him. Climbs up big! Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He is through here. Big header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan is offering a right smile there.
Thuram. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Pele. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's had it nicked away. Pele.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Marquinhos can get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Pele. Coming on the field, number 13.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's been shifted off it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Hullet.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best, very much a man of this moment. He's a sharp little ball here. Howson deals with that comfortably.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Maldini gets across and deals with it.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Egypt really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been...
Cruyff! And that would have won it.
Cruyff really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's Hullet. He's looking wide. Drives it.
Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Egypt really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
And it's Gerrard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Nicely weighted ball. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Robson goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
And it's Davids.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through.
And that could set him on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Rashford. Picked out and Berbatov! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Berbatov.
That has been slung wide. And he was quick to react.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Knocks it into space. Cafu. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get...
He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution for Besiktas.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he thumps it clear.
Taken back almost at once.
Berbatov! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Serginho looks to get on the end of this. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nicely weighted ball. No, again there's no way through. Vigo receives it in a wide position.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cafu, Figo. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! He's scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Could be danger here. And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Is number 10, Bale.
Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Tries to get it clear. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Robson. Davids. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a searching pass.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Baresi.
Now, can they get him away?
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He can run onto that. He's got away. Great. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Figo. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Best. And this is Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Figo. Great vision. Berbatov, and he's onside. Fired deep towards the back post. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Figo. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Produces a cross.
Robson is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Chiellini. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Figo. Figo delivers.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another go.
Yaya Toure
Can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That could spell trouble.
That's really well cleared. And it's Davids.
Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
That's earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Baresi. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Security staff for
Berbatov
Efootball,
voted
please
man of
report
the
to
match,
staff room
and
immediately.
deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it comes down to one thing, Peter. The team's ability to dominate the flank.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
Kaka. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Sané. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Rashford! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Verona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho. He is through here. And it's passed.
Oh, taken with style. Again, the flag's up.
Now it's Rashford.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Bebeto. Figo is in a really good position out wide.
He's got away.
And he's taking no chances there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Deftly away. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? That's tidy.
And he's managed to get free.
There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Corner number 2 then. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Thinks about...
Great chance! So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Serginho. And he whips it.
Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Figo. Belletti. Ball driven towards the far post. Verona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Figo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Sade. No way through there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
So what can they make of this?
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Probing pass.
And this is Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Figo does really well to win the ball there.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Bebeto. Figo. Out of play for a throw.
Howson.
And it's Chiellini. And Marquinhos. Looking for options for movement. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Adams did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Figo looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a pretty loose pass. Figo. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Belletti. Just eases him off the ball. Out for a throw.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through.
Now it's Cruyff.
Here's a chance!
He's got away with one there. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're off again. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's a sharp little ball here. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Kaká really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Cruyff.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's the clearance.
Pass somewhat off target.
Cannavaro goes sliding in. He's in a... goes for a shot! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Assegnato al 55esimo minuto, numero 15.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Howson.
And they're quick to get it back. Out towards the flank. And he welcomes it in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Sané. Zanetti hangs in across, climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Hakimi.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a searching pass.
That's a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Rashford is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Camavinga.
Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Cruyff.
Aims beyond the...
Rashford! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Sané.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Sané. Elects to cross.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Sané clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Good read, needed to be. Tries a shot! It's loose, chance for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That was a given, it always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Messi. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And it's Cruyff. Sane has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through, hangs one in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Hakimi. Foot in. Look at the space here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Serginho. Rice. Camavinga. Messi. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Sané. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Inter deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Camavinga now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mohamed Salah. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Figo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cruyff's... He gets big! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. No, that's not going to find its target. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi, and it's Rice. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Cruyff. Zanetti gets into some space. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. He's found a way through. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good, great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Looking to play him in. Now it's Kane.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played back in. Lovely ball and a real chance. Can he finish? Oh, in he goes again. A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
6, Kane. Number 14, Eduardo Camavinga.
Shifted
Coming on the
upfield.
field, Number 5.
Nicely weighted
Matteo
ball.
Guendouzi.
It's made its way to
Number
him.
4, Phil Foden. Number 13, Fernandez.
Howson did
Substitutions
just
taking
about
place.
enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. There will be a throw-in. Inter Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? That's good play. Crossing. A header! Mbappe finds himself offside. No, that's been intercepted. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Knocks it into space. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save. Played out to the right.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Foden. Serginho tries to play it through. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's free, he has got space. An uncompromising challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Quick request for support for our
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
That's going in strongly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And here's Elise.
He's a shot.
It's Rashford!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lofted upfield. Raul is flagged offside. Raul is onto it in a flash. So what can they make of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cruyff. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valverde. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well. He's one-on-one! Now, can he finish? Goal! Inter! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Rashford. He's on it. Can he get away? Olise! And he's heaved it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. Park Ji-sung looks to get on the end of this. Cafu. And here's Cruyff.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Foot in. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Back into the middle. Cafu. Look at the space. Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Bigo goes short. Bigo, he rises! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could... And the finish!
just not quite happening for him just now.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Up he goes! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, super ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zanetti. Well, there's the clearance. And he's had it nicked away. Ball's out once more. Raul. And that was very necessary. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Big chance! Rodri gets it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
After 40 minutes is number 6, Olise.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Mendes clears. He's going for goal! That is some save from Khan! All chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most...
Climbs up! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that's neat. Serginho has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That was travelling.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Referee's given a throw. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Zanetti. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafinha. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Figo crosses. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Referee has just said play on. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Messi! And that's off target. Back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham looking here to chip it through. Figo. And Zanetti. And it's Figo. That is good alertness. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Figo. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. Cruyff with a beautifully timed run. No, he's not getting any further than that. Figo chasing after it. Figo, he's picked his way through.
Look at the space here. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind. And this is Cruyff. And a chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Bellingham. Good ball, good take. That's really well cleared. And he's managed to gift it back. Chiellini is there to clear. Now, can they get him away? And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can clear their lines. It's Bebeto. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Donatoni. And that's been intercepted. Inter Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Rafinha, looking for a runner. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. And this is Cruyff. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, some tackle that. And that's put paid to a promising move. He is through here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Berbatov. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Bebeto. moved with finesse. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van der Ven cuts it out.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Bigo looking to get on the end of this.
He's found a way through. That's a little off target. Played out to the left flank.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Can he get it through?
Zanetti,
Quick look, then
up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And this is Bebeto.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Kaká.
Xabi Alonso
Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal
And that's
6,
definitely not his best.
el dorsal 11. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 20.
He's got away.
Serán sustituidos por
And he
el
shoots!
dorsal 3. El dorsal
And collective
18,
relief
el
etched
dorsal
on the faces
7,
of the
el
defenders.
dorsal 21, el dorsal 15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Se va a realizar un cambio de
And we have
jugadores.
our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Incoming delivery. And he's gone backward here. Takes a shot! In he goes again. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi is the team's great visionary. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chips it through. Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rashford. And he's managed to get free. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Bigo with the short one. And this is Bigo! Fired deep towards the back post. Harrison with a definite foul there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's headed upfield.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Probing pass. Doku has it out wide and in space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass somewhat off target. Dink through. Doku. I think we're just about done here.
3 minutos de descuento.
And he can clear it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. That's a throw. Rashford wins the duel this time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They fall. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Yaya Toure taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So it's away we go then.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated.
It's Van Basten!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Deco, he's picked his way through. Swings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a searching pass. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Hakimi with a fine tackle. Leipzig have it back and can go again. Baresi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. Serginho. And here's Forlan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he's intervened well there. That pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Best. Oh, that's nice. Now the ball in. Cleared away. Struck first time. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Deco. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Figo. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the shot sticks it away. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
He rises! They got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Mbappe. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Leipzig have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Oh, it's come loose. He's tried one. It is a very, very good save.
Leipzig are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Forlan. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
After 39 minutes is number 18, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Van Basten. Good effort from distance. That's a cute ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Harrison cuts it out.
Added time.
Now here's the delivery. Bigo gets into some space. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And there's the end of the first half.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Please watch the screen for
Inter Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. And he's managed to get free. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Best. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Inter Milan can breathe again. Just.
That's simply
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And he is just ripping it up. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And here's Cruyff. Kukçu goes sliding in. Bigo looking to run onto it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kukçu. De Ligt.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's surging through. Now that's well seen too.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Van Basten. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Leipzig with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Figo! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. De Ligt played out towards the right wing. A corner it is then. This their second corner of the game. He's got full. Oh, denied at the last. It's a promising position. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! A finish right from the top draw. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Zanetti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan, Yaya Toure, and he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball, and it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He'll fancy himself from here. Figo! Luis Figo! Simply the maestro! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Hakimi. Kukçu gets across to intercept that. Oh, good spread. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a sharp pass. That's been slipped through. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Yaya Toure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Hakimi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, what about that? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Big chance! One-on-one! Real chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Pickford will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And he's decided to go for it. He's put his foot right through that one. Bigo providing an outlet on that flank. Look at... and the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Five minutes to add. And that's it. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Reflecting
traffic to
on
be
a
heavy after the
stellar
final whistle
performance.
today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper.
And a chance! Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ambitious ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Figo. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. First quarter of an hour gone. Schlotterbeck. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spread it left. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! And another try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nicked it back promptly. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Wilshere. Rashford is onto this. Berbatov! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Berbatov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Kupchu. And Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Figo. Berbatov. And that was very necessary. It's loose, and he's following up! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A case now of complete control. Look at the space here. There's the header! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it across. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Distributed tidily. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Rashford.
It's Rashford!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone direct here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
De Bruyne. Kukçu. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Terrific header! And he's spooned it over the bar. Pulled out the best in the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Rashford. Oh, good ball, and Berbatov! Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now it's Berbatov. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and...
Figo! In he goes again! It's loose now and they want to get it this time, surely! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. That's
That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. He has found the way through. Wilshere could try cutting inside here. Decent chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 3, Kukçu. Coming on the field
Ødegaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Berbatov. Figo, plenty to aim at here. Climbs up big! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Chance, but it's gone begging.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Takes a shot! Saliba.
The attendance for this
And
match
Jamal.
was 60,179.
And he's gone looking for safety. No way through there. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Wilshere. Berbatov. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Poor robust challenge. That'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Marquinhos did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were...
Luis Figo! Simply the maestro! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Vigo having a look.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Oh, yes, it's there!
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nesta. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Nice looking ball. Berbatov in acres of space out wide.
Now there's a fine ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Neuer will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho
Yaya Toure.
gets a foot in and wins the ball.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Saliba has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a...
And again! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
The final 5 minutes. Can he get on the end of this?
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
And it's Wilshere. It's a really well-measured ball.
Looking to go deep.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Serginho has been indicated.
And that should get the job done. Goes for goal!
Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Neuer gets it away. Well, that looks a decent ball.
And he's in on goal.
Oh,
Shoots!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short.
this looks promising.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So this to extend their lead. And that may well be that. That is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Berbatov, very much the hero in this game.
The drinking is only allowed in the area.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lobbed in behind.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Delivered in. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. A probing pass.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward.
Well read, nice interception.
Zanetti. Figo.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
And he's gone looking for safety.
And that's definitely not his best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Damn it! It's hit the upright. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Crossed in again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Torres. And he's worked it through.
It's Rashford!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. No question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming.
That's a yellow card.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Figo looking to play him in.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Vieira. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Guti. Nicely weighted ball.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can clear their lines.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Figo. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Oh, well played.
That's a little off target. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And this is Torres, looking for the run. This might... Can he finish? Goal! Inter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Figo. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he fought. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate. He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the... And another try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. The less said about that pass, the better. Guti. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. That's a sharp pass. And it's Figo. Maldini makes the interception. Chiellini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rashford. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's really well cleared. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. It's a goal kick. Toure cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He can run onto that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guti. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Figo. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Figo. Out of play for a throw. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Guti. Fernando Torres. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple. He's right to be disappointed.
And here's Figo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. Zanetti. Van Nistelrooy, given the lift of his goal. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. He has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Maldini. It's a promising position. An instinctive delivery. And he's managed to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he get on the end of this? It's come to nothing. Swung over, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Figo. And Zanetti. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Figo. He came in hard, very hard. And he's intervened well there. Howson. Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yaya Toure. He slings. Header! Oh, split-second reaction. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Fernando Torres, claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be...
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever.
Foot in.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Best.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Van Basten. He's in space and looking for options. Hit into the... Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that should get the job done. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Back towards the middle.
Oh, it's come loose. He's away.
Zanetti. That has been knocked clear.
He's had a shot!
Guti. And it's Zanetti.
Looking for the run. Played into the... Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Guti. Zanetti.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi.
A player who needs no introduction.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rising over the bar.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Floated through.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. And Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Best. Aims beyond the...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Van Basten. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Nesta. Best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Opts to play it. Decent chance! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Samsunspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Succumbs to the pressure. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has
Best.
been indicated.
Guti. For Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi.
And that's the second half started.
Number 10, Bullet.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And the cross comes in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played into space out wide. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho gets it clear. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nesta. Spread it left. And it's Serginho. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And that has left him in a heap. Pull it. That's a little off target. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best conjures time and space where few can. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. Guti. Oh, good spread. Figo. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Ibrahimovic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now, can they get him away? Best's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, he's got space here. It's come to nothing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pullet finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed into the middle. Shot! Goal! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Howson cuts it out.
1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Played out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.